This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Thursday, December 22nd, 2022. I'm Gary Dick. AES Indiana CEO Christina Lund says the utility's 2022 Integrated Resource Plan is the most aggressive in the utility's history when it comes to renewable energy. AES filed a plan with the Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission earlier this month and says it calls for a 68% reduction in CO2 emissions by 2030.
This one is really kind of a leap forward because we're able to achieve 68% from 2018 to 2030. And that actually exceeds what the city of Indianapolis asked us to do. We are going to add 1.3 gigawatts of wind, solar, and battery energy storage. And just to give some context, our total portfolio is 3.5 gigawatts. So this is about a third that we're going to be adding in terms of renewables.
Parkview Health has completed the final phase of construction on its new medical tower at the Parkview Regional Medical Center in Fort Wayne. The health system says the final unit of the tower brings the total number of new inpatient beds to 142. The Southwest Indiana Regional Development Authority has awarded $11.5 million in grants from the Regional Economic Acceleration Development Initiative. The RDA says to date it has allocated more than 70% of the $50 million it received from the state last December. You're listening to Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Help us honor the unsung heroes in our healthcare community. IBJ's Healthcare Hero Awards recognize individuals and organizations who are making a significant impact on the quality of healthcare in our community. We'll celebrate these leaders at IBJ's 2023 Healthcare Hero Awards event on March 10th, 2023. Nominate your favorite hero by December 30th at ibj.com/nominations.
A so-called blank check company launched last year by Indianapolis-based Emmis Corporation is liquidating without making any purchases. The latest sign that the once hot market for such deals has cooled. Here's Alex Brown.
Monument Circle Acquisition Corporation announced Tuesday it will wind up operations before the end of the year and redeem shares at a pro rata portion of the funds in the trust account. It did not say what percentage of the total investments it expected to return. Monument Circle is known as a special purpose acquisition company, which was set up to acquire one or more businesses and merge with them as a way to take those companies public. Emmis announced the formation of Monument Circle in December 2020 with high hopes, saying it would focus on businesses in the media, technology, sports, and entertainment sectors. The company raised $251 million in its initial public offering in January 2021 and has been on the hunt since then for companies to buy. But with the market cooling, it was unable to close any deals before its January 19, 2023 deadline. As of September 30th, Monument Circle had $251.4 million in assets and $10.2 million in liabilities. Alex Brown, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
A contractor in Richmond was sentenced to 16 months in federal prison for violating the Toxic Substance Control Act and obstruction of justice. U.S. Attorney Zachary Meyer's office said on Wednesday Jeffrey DeLucio's company failed to follow rules regarding lead paint renovations. Two Indianapolis area CPA firms have joined forces. Donovan CPAs, which has offices in Avon and Indy, earlier this month merged with Indy-based La Rosa & Company, with a combined firm operating under the Donovan name. Indiana Senator Todd Young is my guest this week on the Business and Beyond podcast presented by PNC. It's a weekly conversation with achievers in business, sports, entertainment, and beyond, and you can download it at Apple or wherever you find your podcasts. This is Gary Dick for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.